Hi there, my name is Jem. This is my second video that I'm going to be doing, and I hope you're doing good today. Today I'm going to be doing the reading of you, your origin of your relationship, the underlying issues of the person you're inquiring about, what the situation is currently, where the situation relationship is headed, the outcome of it over it all, and anything that you could do to change the outcome. Okay, so we're gonna have two. So this is going to be for your person. This is going to be you. And then I will have some messages for you, some different cards messages for you. Okay, so let's get started. So never would I have believed that I would be reading cards for people I don't even know over the internet. But apparently this is one of the reasons that I exist, and it's to help you, and it is my honor. I truly do feel honored to be reading for you. And I said this in the first video I ever made, like, if it resonates with you, please let me know. Please. And if it doesn't, like, please, like, either way, please tell me, so that, it'll encourage me, like, keep going, like, yes, like, it's not gibberish, you're not speaking gibberish. So this is gonna be for you, to the soul watching me shuffle, to the soul listening to my voice, to the soul, hurting or happy, the soul inquiring. I'm going to read their current situation, their relationship with the person that they have on their heart and in their mind. And so, as I speak, focus on the person that you're inquiring about. Focus on them. See their face, hear their voice. Think of the times you shared together. Think of all your favorite memories together. Get that intense emotion going in your heart right now. Get that strong feeling going right now, because that will transfer over, somehow, some way, unexplainably. So, for the parent, for the asker, for the person who seeks truth, for the person who seeks answers, this is for them. This is their deck. For the person who seeks truth, this is for them. For the person who seeks the answers, I want to know the origin of the relationship, the underlying issues of the relationship, the situation as it is right now, currently, where the relationship is headed, the outcome of the relationship. And is there anything that they could do? Is there anything that they can do to change the outcome? Origins of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship. The situation now. What's happening now. Where the relationship is headed. The outcome of the relationship. Anything they can do to change the outcome. there anything that could just change the outcome? The origin of their relationship. What is the origin of their relationship? What is the underlying issues of their relationship? What is the underlying issues of their relationship? The situation now. The situation as it is now. Where's the relationship headed? Oh, we have that one. What is the outcome? Is there anything they could do to change the outcome? Anything they could do to change the outcome? Origin of the relationship. Underlying issue of the relationship. The situation as it is right now, currently. Where the relationship is headed. Anything they could do to change the outcome. Anything they could do to change the outcome. Alright, so before I start, I'm going to read you a little story. Tell me if it resonates, okay? You're at a halt. The relationship is not moving. It's either not moving or it's slowed down. Something happened. There was a bump in the road. There was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of pain. Someone feels betrayed, backstabbed. Someone is focusing on himself. Someone shied away from commitment. Someone is really sad. Someone is stuck in their feelings. Someone's emotional. Someone can't get a hold of their emotional faculties. Someone keeps thinking and thinking and thinking and feeling and feeling and feeling, and it's taking over their life, and they're just constantly thinking. Someone feels like someone was left behind, sneaky, just kind of hiding something. There's choices. There's an obvious choice to be made, but that person probably is distracted by other things. Alright, we have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Let's get started. Alright. Origin of the relationship. Judgment. So, the way the relationship started was, you probably felt really dead inside. You felt you weren't as happy as you could be, but you were fine. You were fine. But along came this person, and they made you feel alive again. You know, they made you feel alive again. They kind of made you feel more like a woman, because you see how it's the two X's here, you know, and that's like that's the female chromosome. The female chromosome has two X's, and so either they made you feel more feminine, or you made them feel more feminine. You brought out the emotions in that person. You brought out the emotions in them. You made them start feeling things, you know, feeling things that were probably at one time they thought it was dead. There is snow here, but there is also grass. Okay, there's snow, grass, there's clouds. So there was a lot of thinking, you know. There was a lot of thinking in the origin of the relationship. So there was some thought prior, you know. There was a lot of thought in the beginning about. They thought a lot about you in the beginning. You thought a lot about them in the beginning. There's red here, red passion, but it's also wings. So that was good. It started off really good. It started off really passionate. it started off like you wanted to just take off and just, you wanted to start, see, hugging. You wanted to reach out, like, you wanted to reach out. You were passionate. A trumpet, music, movement. You wanted to do things with them, but you were kind of stuck. One of you was stuck. You couldn't. Either time management, conflicting schedules. You couldn't really move, but you wanted to. That's how it is. So this is the origin. The underlying issues of the relationship, according to you. Knight of Swords, reversed. Okay, so you feel like the relationship was not moving as quickly as you'd like it to be, or it was moving too quickly and you needed it to slow down. The underlying issue, you either think they're crazy or you're crazy. You think you're crazy or you think they're crazy. The clouds here, they're not, these clouds are like thinking, and like thinking, just thinking, but these clouds here, this is like fucked up thinking. This is like gray thinking. This is kind of like negative thinking, but not quite negative. It's kind of like neutral, like emotionless, like neutral thinking, kind of like logical. So we have the sword here too, which symbolizes like logic, analytical, logical, approaching things from that type of pros and cons perspective. So it's like you see that it was moving too fast or not fast enough, and it was you were seeing that from a fact, like a factual. Using your logical side, you came to this conclusion, and but it's gonna fall. The underlying issue will fall. Something will happen, because he's gonna fall off the horse. That horse does not look like he appreciates this guy. It's kind of, he's like, hey buddy, calm down. But there's butterflies here, so butterflies symbolize change, and since it's upside down, they are facing east. If this was a standard like compass, they are facing east. So butterflies, they tend to migrate to the east, southeast, like birds that way when they come from Canada. Majority of butterflies, southeast, southwest, like kind of just that in that direction. See, the sun is also pointing towards like the southeast. So, and the sun also rises. The sun rises in the east, so you're thinking in the future. So the underlying issue of the relationship is, the future. The future is not something. You're kind of iffy about the future. You're not sure. The situation as it is right now. To you. Okay, so we have the reversed Two of Cups. So this is the situation now. You guys are not in a good place. You guys are not in a good place. You love each other. You want to share with each other. You want to share each other's lives. You want to be in each other's lives. You love each other. There's love here, but there was pain. Like I said in the beginning, there was pain. Something happened. Okay, you see the wings. See the red wings here. See this? There's a lot of passion. Both of you want to take off. Both of you want to you guys want to fly. You want to soar high. You have passion. The passion's not always a good thing. I'm saying that again. But just remember, so you have these two wings here. Okay, see, lion. You could be dealing with someone that's brash, loud, has a tendency to be rude sometimes, kind of off-putting, kind of distant. They could also be a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. There is a lot of earth, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? Or someone who likes stability, someone who likes to be balanced, someone who follows rules, who likes structure, who takes to take things slow. So, yeah, the situation now is not ideal. Where's the relationship currently? Where's the relationship headed as of right now? So the relationship is headed towards inward reflection. It's headed towards self-reflection, isolation. Either you or the other person isolated themselves. You isolated yourself from them, or they isolated themselves from you. And neither of you is happy about this. But it's something that you need to do because she could easily get out of this. You know, she could take a step back. If she trusts, you or this person or both of you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust. You need to trust the what's within. You need to trust within you. You know, and there is love here. Look at the red. Boom, red. Boom, red. Boom, red. You need to trust. You need to trust that inner gut feeling. You know, your subconscious, because she could easily like kind of tiptoe forward. Like there are swords around her, so she could easily just rub up against one of these swords and be free. She's not trapped. The situation right now, like where the relationship is headed, it has the opportunity to be free. The issue can be resolved. You know, you just have to trust your heart. Look within. You have the answers. You need to meditate, reflect, you know, focus. You have to focus. This girl, if she wants to get out of this, she has to focus. You know, you have to focus because there's a way out. You know, and she's not trapped. You see how there's a castle here? You know, there's civilization nearby. You know, this person could be very intelligent, very cultured, or you know, hardworking, talented. Because she lives in a castle. People who live in castles are cultured. They're educated. You know, you could say classy, but it has good taste. You know, stuff like that. They live in a castle, or they want to have better things for their life. So this is the outcome. Outcome has 2. Okay. Right. So you have Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Okay. So one is the symbol for beginnings. So the outcome will be a new beginning. The outcome will be a new beginning. But this guy, so we have birds here. We have some nature, so, but it's far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 birds here, but they're off in the distance. So the outcome might be take a little longer than expected, but the outcome is good, but it might be a little off in the distance because he or she is taking forever to decide on the outcome, because we have these clouds here. Thoughts, they're thinking, you know, and the sword, so trying to be careful about it, you know, trying to be logical and, you know, careful, trying to be an adult about this. They're thinking about, you know, that it's about the, you know, having a good outcome, a beginning, because we have one you know, page. There's 3 mountains here, so either you or them, their life path number could be a 3. I don't know if you're into that sort of stuff, or their life path number could be a 10 or 1. So again, we have red here, so there is love. There's a lot of passion. Okay. All right. So, is there anything you can do to change the outcome? You can stop worrying, stop freaking out. If you are laying in bed at night thinking about this, kind of like stop doing that. So this person is covering their eyes, right? If they were to take their hand away from their face, they would see flowers here. Okay, you see how there's leaves growing from this wand. Okay, see this tree here. Okay, so there's growth. There's the possibility. There's the potential for growth. Okay, you see these flowers that's blossoming. Flowers are good. It's growth. It's like growing. You know, you might think that this is done with. You know, it's over, but you could grow stronger, more resilient. Your relationship could grow more resilient because of this. But if you don't if you don't open your eyes to the potential, if you don't open your eyes and see this as a lesson, like you're only gonna be hurting yourself. Okay. 10. Wait, no, this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. So, yeah. Just it's like one more to end the cycle. Like you just need to do one more thing. There is something you can do to change the outcome. Let's see if we could get some clarification. Okay. All right. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So you have. I never understand why people hold swords like that, but you see how his hands are covering his face? Let go. Get out of bed. He got out of bed. Okay? Got out of bed, changed his clothes, probably fixed the bed, and he got 7 of these swords. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 left. Okay? So if there's 7 here, and we take away 7 here, there's 2 left. Okay, there's 7 swords here. We take away 7 here. There's 2 left. Okay, so he's looking back and there's 2 left here. So you just gotta leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay, there's red again. Red, passion, love, lots of feelings. Okay, lots of emotion, lots of passion. But let it be. Just let it be, and be quiet about it. Be quiet about it. Don't be. Don't be all like out and about it. So there's clouds here, but they're low. They're low. So keep your thoughts on the lowdown about this. Like keep it on the lowdown. Don't be texting and be like, oh yeah, I'll get over this. Or yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing better. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not freaking out anymore, or I have hopes for this, or anything. Don't message, don't call, don't do anything. Keep your thoughts, keep what you're doing on the low. Okay, on the lowdown. You do you. Okay, keep it on the lowdown. Thoughts, lowdown. Okay, you can look at it. You're looking back. Looking back at the swords in depth. Yeah, you can totally do that. But don't be quiet about it. See, don't be sneaky, but just tiptoeing. Why do people tiptoe? They tiptoe because they want to be quiet. So be quiet about it. Keep your thoughts low. See this little cloud of smoke here? Keep your thoughts low. Okay. Stay grounded. Okay. All right. Let's see him, or him or her, person you're inquiring about. Okay. I'm just gonna put these kind of over like that. Okay. All right. So just have this person in your mind. Okay. Like I said before, just take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Deep breath. Breathe out through your mouth. Use your nose to breathe in white light. And when you breathe out a bunch of black smoke. Let the negativity leave your body. And just keep doing that. Try not to focus on the cards. Just look somewhere else or close your eye and just focus on the person. Think about the memories. Think about your favorite memories. Think about your least favorite. Just think about them, okay? Think about them. Get that strong emotion. Get that strong emotion right now. I need you to feel something right now. I need you to feel something for me. Not for me, but for yourself and for them. I need you to feel that feeling, okay? I know it doesn't make any sense because it's over the computer, but somehow you feel it, okay? Feel that emotion, feel that love, feel that hate, feel that something. Don't be neutral. Just don't be neutral. Put this away for now. Okay, so according to the person, your person, according to them, what is the origin of the relationship? According to them, what is the origin of the relationship? According to them, what is the underlying issues of the relationship? What is the underlying issues of the relationship? The situation as it is now, according to them. Where is the situation at with them? How do they see the relationship right now? What is the situation with them when it comes to you, the person? Okay? Where is the relationship headed? Where is the relationship headed? Outcome. What is the outcome? What is the outcome of the relationship? Is there anything that they should do, that they can do to change the outcome of the relationship? Or to change just the outcome between you guys? Origins of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship. The situation now. The situation as it is right now. Where's the relationship headed? Where's the relationship headed? Where's the relationship headed? Outcome. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What's the outcome? The outcome. Anything they could do to change the outcome? The person, is there anything they could do to change the outcome? Anything they can do to change the outcome? Origins of the relationship. Origins of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship. The situation now. The situation as it is right now to them. Origins of the relationship. Underlying issues of the relationship according to them, the person. Origins of the relationship. Origins of the relationship. Okay, one more. Underlying issues of the relationship according to them. Underlying issues. Underlying issues. What do they see? I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's gonna be a story that this is how they see your story. This is how they see your love story, guys. Okay, just let me know if it resonates or not. I would really, really appreciate it. My time is very precious, and this is for you, though. This is for you. You have to believe that, okay? They were once one of those. They were once one of those people that, like, you know, they came in quick. You know, they saw what they want and they got it. I mean, but there's a fish. It could be a Pisces. It could be a water sign. It could be water sign. They could also be an Aquarius. Three of Wands. There was some waiting involved, but this person doesn't want to wait anymore. This person wants to. This person is also looking back. They're also looking back. They're looking back at all the sad times. They're reflecting on the sad times. They have a choice to make, and it's heavy. It's a really heavy choice. They're not following their intuition, and they need to. And underneath, you have the Hermit. It was also, I mean, it's probably in reverse. So you need to get out of isolation. Okay. Yeah, you need to get out of isolation. And good things will happen if you do that. So, and there's a dog here. So, you know, when you make this decision, be loyal to it. Okay, be loyal to it. You know, and keep moving forward. This dog is also facing the east, so, you know, like, you know, the sun rises in the east. So look to the future. Look the sun will come out tomorrow. Okay, so it even looks like a sun, like a sunrise. See, the sun is rising. I mean, or setting, depending. But he's facing east. Well, actually, he's facing west when I look at it. But when I do this, he's facing east. So, fucking no, facing east, facing west. Whatever resonates with your ass. Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So sorry. I cussed too much. All right. So some of these cards came up upright. Some of them didn't. So we'll just, you know, go in order. Okay. Already there's a lot of major arcana. So this person has very strong feelings for you. Yes. Okay. If you're questioning whether or not they care about you, you can bet your ass they do. They have strong feelings, very strong emotions. You are affecting this person on every type of level. All right, so Six of Wands was the origin of the relationship. So they saw victory. The origin was victorious. Like, the origin was happy. The origin was, like, you know, like, it was good. There was no negative feelings, you know. So we do have some people looking up at him, you know. So he might have been very proud that he got to you. He or she may have had pride when you guys first started talking. Like, there was some pride involved. Like, oh yeah, like, I am talking to them. I got them. I got their number. I'm talking to them. They like me. You know, like, there was some pride involved. You know, and there might have been other people, you know, looking at you or looking at them and be like, dang, like, there were other people who were, like, not happy about you guys starting to talk. There were some people that were like, man, why can't that be me? Okay, so the underlying issue is a tower. So you guys definitely had a tower moment. Okay, there are people falling and dying. See, but, I mean, there are birds. There are birds in this picture. So let me show you. Okay, so there are birds in this picture. So there was a tower moment, but not all hope is lost, okay? You see the clouds here? These clouds? So there was, before this tower moment happened, or not even before it happened, like, there were thoughts behind what happened. You know, there was like before it happened, like either somebody was hiding something, okay, and they were hiding it because they knew that if they came out about it, this would happen. Like everything would fall apart. So they kind of kept it to up. So you either kind of asked them about it, you found out about it somehow, they told you, you got it out of them, and yeah, and it y'all fell. The relationship fell. Okay. Um, but there is a solid foundation. They believe, because this is the underlying issue from their side. So they believe that, you know, not all hope is lost. And there's also birds. Okay, how many birds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 birds. But they're kind of surrounding the people, kind of just like it's kind of like they're angels, you know. It's like they're angels. It's there 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's kind of like they're angels. Like you had guardian angels with you, but they kind of like, because you have free will and freedom to choose, they couldn't really do anything but just be with you as this shit happened. Okay. The situation as it is now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So you have the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. But he was reversed. So, but this is the King of Pentacles. So you have the King of Pentacles reversed. You have, on top of that, Justice reversed. You have the Hangman reversed. You have the Devil upright. You have the Devil upright. Yeah, you have a lot of major arcana here, which also, for me, means like it could either be soulmate, twin flame, or just super strong feelings, soulmate. They believe that you are their soulmate. They believe that you are meant to be together. Or, you know, a lot of strong feelings. So, okay, King of Pentacles. There's a star here, so they could be an Aquarius. They could be a Virgo. They could be very wise, but they're not really wise about the situation right now. Okay. I want to give you a little bit more accuracy in the book. So reversed. This person is materialistic, opinionated, or they think you're materialistic and opinionated, and that you're a know-it-all, or that they're a know-it-all. Someone who thinks that having a bit of money has turned them into a king, obnoxious know-it-all. Yeah, this might be a twin flame connection. Yeah, because even though he's reversed, the flowers are going upwards. Okay, there's a little star poking out here too. So it could be an Aquarius, Virgo, someone wise, or has Aquarius or Virgo in their chart, or they act like those. They act like an Aquarian, or they act like a Virgo, which is like either all over the place, you know, emotional, or they hide their emotions. They're really quiet about it. You know, they're really isolated, antisocial, or they just like they're one of those people that get rejuvenated by being in isolation, or they need to be alone to get their batteries charged back up. Okay. Justice reversed. This is the situation now to them, so the situation is not balanced. Yeah, this is definitely an earth sign. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Or Libra, you know, so an air sign, someone fixed. So, yeah, so there's purple here, you know, it's definitely like some type of materialistic things, you know, like maybe materialism involved, you know, some sort of possessions, you know, but yeah, they don't think it's balanced. You guys, they feel like there's something between you guys, you know? There's two swords in one, so it's like a double-edged sword. Okay? There's two here. Their life number could be 2. They are the situation now. They're of two minds about it. They're of two minds about it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so karma, fairness, justice, all in fast music. Okay. Dishonesty, unfairness. So they might have thought that they were treating you unfairly in the relationship, or you were being treated unfairly, or you were treating them unfairly. Okay, or that the situation itself is just not fair, and they're probably like shaking their hands at the universe, like, why did this happen? You know. So the astrology for this is Libra, Capricorn, but you know, it shows an unwillingness to examine the underlying truth of a situation or accept responsibility for you or another person's actions. Remember, honesty and responsibility within yourself is the best path to understanding and controlling external situations. And then right next to it is the Hangman. So Hangman in reverse. So upright, it's crossroads, decision, potential growth, discernment, change, letting go. But reversed, it represents a period when you're feeling you're sacrificing too much with little return. You're at a standstill, unable to. Okay, so and then we have the devil as the situation, how they see it. So we all know what the devil means. We're all familiar with Satan and his schemes. So bondage, failure, obsession, depression, materialism. There we go, materialism again. Lust, illusion, temptation. This is upright, so it speaks to things in your life that constrain you, prevent you from living up to your full potential. You think these are external, but it's an inner force. So like I said, remember how it's like he might have been like shaking his hands at the universe, like, why did this happen? So it's like, you know, like he thinks that it's external, you know, blaming something else. They're blaming something else besides themselves. You may feel powerless, but like the loosely bonded figures on this card, the power to break free is yours. Oh my gosh, and that goes way in line with the anything you could do to change the outcome. Remember this one. Okay. So. Okay. This in the reading, this card may be trying to call your attention to some form of bondage in your life, unhealthy relationship, negative behaviors, negative people, indicate obsession or addiction. Sometimes this card indicates behaviors keeping you from happiness and fulfillment, being too controlling, calculated, or dispassionate. You have the power to change. Okay. All right. So overall, they're keeping to themselves, they're isolating themselves, possibly focusing on themselves because they feel like there's something they could do right now. It's imbalanced, you know, and they probably prefer structure and order. You know, they're smart. They're being trained. They see how the situation is, and this is how they're assessing it, and they're assessing it very much. They're reflecting on you guys. You're definitely on their mind. You're definitely in their heart. You're definitely with them. Whatever they're doing. There's a moon here. You know, in the Rider-Waite or whatever tarot. You know, it's a bright light, but this is a moon here. This is a full moon. So this is the end of a cycle. Okay, so the situation they want the situation to end already. They're miserable. Okay, upside down, Hangman. So look at this tiger. This tiger does not look comfortable. He's like, look at his face. He's like, ugh. He's like Eeyore, and he's blue. He's blue with depression. Does not like the situation right now. Wants it to end. Full moon. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's how they see the situation. You have an owl, a tiger, and a dead goat. The skeleton could be rebirth. They want a new beginning. Hangman, it's like a delayed change. You know, the full moon, new beginning. So yes, they want it to end already. Okay, so where's the relationship headed? Eight of Wands, reversed. But for you, it's reversed. Okay. So, there's a bird here. Another bird. Bird. This is this might be a very spiritual person, or they're starting to be spiritual. They're starting to like think differently because your connection is so strong. They're freaking out. They're kind of freaking. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. What is going on? Red, passion. Red here. Not that much red. There's not that. They're trying to forget about the passion. They're trying to forget about the passion. You guys have. They're freaking out. This person is freaking out, but they care for you. The bird's gonna be okay. The deer's not gonna be okay. So there is a. This is where the relationship is headed. So let's get some clarification for the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands first when it comes to where the relationship is headed? Three of Pentacles reversed. Unstable. Another bird. Three of Wands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one is 6. So 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Birds. Deer. So deers are very skittish, you know? Very skittish. But very careful. So wherever the relationship is headed, there's thought into this because it's delayed, you know? And of course, 3 of Wands, reversed, 3 of Pentacles, reversed. You're in a situation where you're allowing someone to take advantage of you. Someone is undermining you, making you look bad. Lack of cooperation, delays, unforeseen roadblocks, potential betrayals, failing to come through, incompatibility in long-term goals, temporary setbacks. So whoever this is, they are, when it comes to where the relationship is headed, they're being super careful. So, oh my gosh, yeah, this has to be, this is like strong, like earth person, or somebody who likes order, you know. They're the type of person that likes to follow rules. You know, they don't. I mean, they could break the law, like go speeding and stuff, but like when it comes to like their life, they need order. They like stability and predictability. You know, this person is not like a really spontaneous person. Not really. From what I could see. They're very careful, very skittish, you know, very quiet about their feelings. But the bird, but they you know, like they're opening their eyes. Their eyes are being open to this connection. All this tangledness. See here, all this tangledness here. They're just like, oh my gosh, I feel so much for this person. I've never felt this way. What do I do? So yeah, but it's not like necessarily bad. It's just like they are stuck because they don't want to make the wrong decision. But once they make it, it's there. It's take a lot to change their mind. You know, but once they make it, they're gonna stick to it, okay? But they're really slow about it because they don't want to make the wrong decision, because they have all these strong feelings for you. They don't want to just let you go because they might not ever feel that way with anybody ever again, Okay, so okay, so when it comes to the outcome, here the Eight of Cups reversed. It's reversed. Okay. So, Eight of Cups reversed. This is kind of bad, kind of good, because her bag is gonna fall off her back. Okay. We've got the moon. Okay. Crescent moon. Okay, so when it comes to the outcome, it says confused or conflicted about the path forward. Disappointment and disillusionment might have you at a standstill. Perhaps you feel unhappy or dissatisfied but can't clearly see the path forward. Try to focus entirely on yourself for a minute. Think hard about what you need and what you want, as well as what might be preventing that from happening. If your job or relationship or current path is not helping you reach your full potential, think hard about how to make a change. Delaying hard decisions does not make things easier in the long run. So, yeah, the outcome is they are just like taking time for themselves. Right now they're isolating themselves. Yeah, probably not all the time. They're probably going out, but for the most of the time, they're isolating themselves. They can't stop thinking about you. And the connection. Yeah, this definitely might be twin flames, something like that. So, yeah, they're slow about it. Okay, so let's see. The outcome. It has the Eight of Cups. So can you clarify it? Can you confirm the Eight of Cups? Can you confirm the Eight of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. Another bird. Wow. Yeah, they're alone. They've been chilling by themselves. Thinking. This person is probably a thinker, deep thinker, overthinker. Seven of Pentacles, hard work, effort, long-term success, family, houses, rewards. They are thinking, and they're also like, one of the reasons they're taking so long, is because they're drowning themselves in work. Okay, like they're focusing on something else. Their studies, their projects, their work. They're like trying to lose themselves in work. Okay. Long-term efforts and planning, the building of a business or family or educational path that will be the foundation of future success. A relationship reading, this card speaks to family and future happiness. Gathering, rather quick, passionate feelings. Sometimes this card may appear when you feel frustrated that your efforts will pay off. So, yeah, they want a family with you. They want a relationship with you. They might even want to go start a business with you, or something. They want to be with you. They want to do stuff with you. They want to buy a house with you. They want to do stuff with you. But once they're just taking forever, because once they decide, they're in for the long haul. Okay, right. Is there anything they can do to change the outcome? Wow. Yeah. I feel like this is definitely twin flame soulmate. Yeah. Why do I keep reading twin flame soulmate? I shouldn't tell you. Never mind. But just know that whatever I'm doing right now is not me. I'm a tool. Just like I'm using this as a tool to speak to you, the universe is using me as a tool to speak to you. I'm using this, they're using me, you're using your computer. Okay? So again, we have the full moon. So there is an end of a cycle approaching. Okay? This person could be a Pisces. Or they're starting to, is there anything they could do to change the outcome? They need to get into their feelings and make a choice. They need to balance. See this two here, two here, two moons, okay, two birds, okay. They need to balance the emotional and logical side to make a decision, and yeah, but once they do, you know, they'll be loyal to it. So the dogs, they'll be loyal. They need to make a choice, this or that, yes or no, 1 or 0. Okay, but it's in reverse, and you have the strength card in reverse. So here. But it's in reverse for you. Strength in reverse. 5 of Swords upright. Okay, so they need to just get strong. They need to face their feelings. This person does not want to face their feelings. This person is losing themselves in work because they think it's the right thing to do, which it probably is, because you know you can't be in a relationship if you don't have a good job, or if you're not even focused on attaining your goals. So but once this person makes the decision's forever. You got a dog, you got the infinity symbol right here. What is this? Oh, a lion. Duh. Got some arrows. Got 3 arrows. 3, 3, 3. If that means anything to you, 3, 3, 3. Yeah. This person, if they wanted to change the outcome, they need to face their fears of being rejected, face their fears of getting hurt. You know, either they were in a past relationship that kind of destroyed all hope they had for finding someone. I hope this one isn't way longer than the first. Probably it already is, but hold on. This person has a lot of feelings, though. Okay, so the moon reversed. Difficulty in love relationships. Don't ignore your intuition. Although the messages are hard to read, the answers you need dwell in the shadow realm. This may be a good time to take a break from work or relationships in order to reconnect with your inner wisdom. Okay, so strength reversed. So, sorry, I apologize if people ping pong. Indicating, so strength reverse, self-doubt, loss of confidence. You allowed yourself to slip into a position where you're dependent on feelings and actions of others. You've given in to your, may be that you have given in to your instinctual reactions and lack the control and self-discipline you need. 5 of Swords. So keywords is conflict, tension, disagreements, inflexibility, compromise, isolation, defeat. Indicates a feeling of hollow victory. You want an argument or conflict, but the battle may have cost you more than you realize. This card appears when there's a danger of alienating friends, lovers, coworkers through inflexibility or the desire to be right, rather than a willingness to work toward the best solution for everyone. Inflexible thinking that can make a person hard to work with or be in a productive relationship with. This card may represent the damage you're doing to others while you're on your path to victory. This is especially true with the Chariot. There may be resentments or trust issues with important people in your life that need to be resolved. Ask yourself if there are any amends that need to be made. Okay, so wow, yes, this definitely makes sense with the situation now and what they could do to change the outcome. It's like it's like a story. This is a story. This tower moment. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the tower moment. What happened? What happened? What happened that caused this tower moment? Knight of Cups reversed. So smooth talking, charismatic person. Too good to be true. Smooth talker, deceiving, betraying you, knows the right things to say. Be careful about committing to anything new. So one of the tower moment had to do with like lack of commitment. If your gut tells you that something is wrong with a relationship or situation in your life, be on your guard. 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3. There's a lot of threes, so I don't know if that means anything to you. 3 3 3 3 3. Lots of threes. 3 3 3 3 3. Okay. So this person knew the right things to say. This person, sweet talker, maybe did not give you like all the compliments. Probably didn't compliment you as much as you wanted, but there are certain things they said to you that just like you fell for them. They fell for you. You like each other. Again, emotion. Pisces might be Pisces or water sign. Water. Pisces, emotional person, in touch with their feelings, or too much feelings. But you see here, the fish, you got it, you see, upside down. So the fish can breathe, he's surrounded by this like little orb of water. So the fish isn't suffocating, the fish is not suffocating. The fish represents this knight. So he might be young, or does not have that much relationship experience, or she might not have that much relationship experience, or does not have this type of strong connection experience with another person. But the fish can still breathe, okay? It's upside down. So whatever happened, it did not ruin. Not all is lost, basically. Not all is lost. But lack of commitment, wishy-washy. I want you, I don't want you, like, you don't know what you want. You think you know what you want, but you don't. Yeah. And you're drowning. You might have felt suffocated, or they might have felt suffocated. And that's what caused this, like, huge, like, fight or something. Ghosting, something. Okay? Alright. Messages. So let me just put this all back. This back so you can see. Take a look, reflect on that. I'm going to shuffle these cards. You guys are you guys aren't really, if you guys are in a relationship right now and you are talking, there's a disconnect somewhere. Especially when it comes to like communication. There's a disconnect. You guys are not on the same level. Because of the tower. You both do not have good feelings about the issues, like, but they are resolvable, You got trees here, you got birds, you got fish, there's hope. whatever happened, it wasn't end all be all. It wasn't something that like was like, dang, this ruined any chance of ever, fixing it. So whoever you're inquiring about, they care deeply about you. They have a lot of feelings towards you. Yeah, you need to get out of bed. You need to open your eyes. Try to learn the lesson. Try to figure out what lesson it is you're supposed to learn. Remember, open your eyes. See the flowers. See the potential. See how you can grow from this. You know how flowers grow. See how you can grow from this. There is a lot of flowers in this reading. Well, not a lot. We've got flowers here. Flowers. Okay, well, not a lot of flowers. You'll see we have the hermit too. Flowers. That's some flowers. Greenery. Yeah. So what messages do you have for the person watching? What do you want to tell them? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear right now? What do their angels want them to know? What is required for them to get closer and closer to accepting whatever happens for their quote-unquote highest good? So one card fell out, and I'll get it later. It's just one. I'm gonna get two for you. What do they need to hear right now? What do they need to hear? What is something that will guide them to better understand this whole situation, what to learn? What do they need to learn? Give them a hint. What's the hint for them to get out of this? They're stuck. What's the hint? Give a hint. Give a clue as to how deep this should go. What lesson? Give a clue to the lesson. What's the lesson? 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 One more card. What's the lesson? What do they need to know? Your card is like somewhere hard to get. So something serious. Wow. All right. Time to make a demonstration. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know your unimaginable importance, just as you are now, to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh shoot, you were such a good idea, the universe. First, that you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Ooh. Someone's got options. Someone's talking to other people. So you're not totally stuck in bed. I see you. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker to smile, and the sooner to say I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. So remember, these are your hints. That's what we asked for. You try out of bed. These are the hints. These are the lessons to learn. And you have one more, because one more fell out. If they once loved you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. You change the universe. That's it. Thank you.